Right.
Don't worry about your makeup because we don't have no video.
Yeah. Well, it's sitting on my bed. So.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Now you got to push one more button and then we'll be good to go.
You remember their names?
Time to just going with the Eisenschenk twins.
No, come on. Laela and Amelia.
You got it then. Go for it.
All right. You guys ready?
Yeah, we're good.
Don't laugh at us again, bud.
Oh, they better get used to that. All right, here we go. Hey, we're at Hoagie's Garage, and we have Laela and Amelia Eisenschenk. Eisenschenks? Eisenschenk.
Eisenschenk.
Shank, just with a K, no S.
You even got the names right though, bud.
I know, I really struggle with stuff, but Eisenschenk just kind of rolls off your tongue.
Well, it helps they've been here before.
They haven't been here.
They've been on the show before.
Oh, there you go. All right.
Yes, they.
Yeah, we're happy to be back.
That's good. How you guys doing?
We're doing well. We're just in the off season, kinda. We've been racing a lot, but we're ready to get back at it here in Arizona in a few weeks.
Yeah, that's great.
That's what we heard you were going down there. Are you both racing in Arizona then, or?
Yep, we both are racing late models down there.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Before we get into that, remind us, how old are you, and are you actually going to high school, or are you guys homeschooling now?
Well, we're 17. This is actually our first year of homeschooling, so we were missing way too much school, being in a public school. So we do online school now, and it's been good to us. It's a lot more. It fits our schedule a little bit better, and you can be flexible with it, so that helps us a lot.
Go to school 10 hours one day and not at all the next day or something. Oh, they do. No, I don't think the 10 hours happening, bud.
If I had to guess, they're doing 2 or 3 hours max a day.
Well, we when we're not kind of in the fall, we were really busy with racing, but when we get Monday through Wednesday, we work all day long on school, and then you can work ahead. So you try to work ahead far enough so you don't got to do anything, Fridays, and if we're coming home from Houston on Monday, try to get the morning stuff done.
Yeah,
Snow tuned in. Snow decided to watch. I ain't very good at saying who's watching our show, but
Do you guys ever watch Snow Gettings with the Lumber Lounge or bench racing?
Bench racing, they call
He
it.
does it with Shane Stewart.
No, I don't think we've seen that before.
All right. Well, we always like giving Snow.
It's
a
way
plug,
better when
so.
Shane's with him, though. If it's just Snow, it ain't quite the same.
Jeez, Tope, you're gonna kill him.
That's already listening, so I can say things now.
So now, do you guys still play any sports? I know you both played sport. You both got kind of major injuries playing sports. Do you still try and play sports or no?
No, we both used to play basketball. Amelia tore her Achilles in 2023 in May, and I tore my ACL February of 24. So I'm still recovering from my injury. I technically couldn't play a sport, but like Amelia said, we've been racing so much this winter that it wouldn't be possible for us to even be in a sport right now.
You'd have been riding the pine.
But yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Been there, done that. So,
It's dangerous. Basketball's dangerous.
good thing racing's safe.
I hope my mom's not watching.
Hey, Snow agreed with me.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't think we can delete Mom out of watching it if she happens to tune in. I don't know how to do that. So
You don't know how to delete
no,
yet?
no, you're on your own there if Mom decides to watch.
Hey, a quick, good, funny story about Snow. Snow grew up in kind of the inner cities, and he was the only white guy on the team, and they were calling him Whitey. Whitey. And the coach said, "You can't do that anymore." And they said, "Coach, come on. Well, how about if we just call him Snow?" And the coach was like, "Yeah, we're fine with that." And it stuck ever since then. He's been Snow.
Yep,
So-
that's how he got his nickname.
That's a good basketball story for you right there. So, So here's our first serious question for you.
Okay.
How do you guys decide who gets to race? What do you get to race? I mean, Tobe and I are thinking, is it rock, paper, scissors? Or is there actually a little bit of science behind this?
Are you talking this winter?
Yeah.
Winter and even, I
'Cause
mean,
like this winter, one of you ran the Dome.
Mm-hmm.
The other one got to do Tulsa, right?
yep.
Yeah.
So
We obviously the dome's a little different. You kind of got to get into, get like a invite or whatever. But Laela, she had the opportunity to go, but she had a brand new race car after her accident in June, at Grand Forks. So, taking a brand new race car to the dome is
Bad idea.
But she really wanted to do it. It wasn't, the best idea. For our team, if you want to, put it that way. But, it was a really cool experience for myself. It's really eye-opening to see that many people in the racing world come together in like a building.
Yep.
Inside, it's awesome, and there was a few people around here that went. There's Tyler Peterson and Joey Thomas, but they've always said it was really cool, and we've been there when Brandon Shepard raced our cars. But yeah, it's a cool event to race, but no, it wasn't rock, paper, scissors. It was just the logistics of things that, we're both on the list for next year, so that's pretty exciting, and it was only fair that she got to run an indoor race.
Sure.
Because I did. So that's how the Tulsa Shootout came about.
So how was that Tulsa Shootout for you then? Because that's crazy with the number of cars and entries and stuff down there.
Yeah, it's definitely a huge event, awesome event, to be honest. We had a blast. It was my first time in a micro, so I mean, I really wish we would have went out and tested somewhere, because that thing was different than anything I've ever driven. So it took a little getting used to, but I raced with people that we used to race go-karts with, so it was easy for me to get comfortable and have a lot of fun. So yeah, we had a blast there.
So when you say it's different, explain a little bit what is different. You drive a sprint car, so why is it that much different?
The first thing I kind of noticed with that micro was I couldn't feel either tire underneath me, to put it into words, but with the sprint car, it's like they move so much. Same with the late model, it's like you can feel every tire when it hits the ground. Or at least that's what we try and do. That's kind of what Donnie's tried to teach us. You pretty much feel it in your butt, just to simplify it. But
Yep.
yeah, the car's so light in there. They don't have much power, so it doesn't move as much as a sprint car. And that took a lot of getting used to, because that's all, that's the way I've been taught, and to feel out the car. So yeah, that's probably the thing I struggle with most, and I try to drive both my late model and sprint car with my feet, and I couldn't do that in a micro. So there was a couple times where I drove in straight and went over the berm, and had a couple oopsie moments, but it was fun for me, and I figured it out at the end. So yeah, I had a blast.
You can tell these girls have been on our show before, because you told us how they said to simplify it, you drive by the seat of your pants, more or less, so they knew we can't understand anything. I thought that was nice of her. But, and then, well, you didn't even run that bad. I mean, just to pick on you a little bit, because we're supposed to, but, you transferred out of the one day, you got caught cheating or whatever they said, because you were jumped to start.
They told me on that single file restart that I was attempting to pass before the cone, which I didn't honestly know that was a rule, so.
I just thought you couldn't pass.
Yeah, so, every racetrack you go to or series, it's no passing before the cone. They said my left front tire was too close to the car in front of me's right rear, so that's what they threw me out for. But
really,
it's whatever. We support their call and whatever. So
You're being way too nice.
I've never.
You're pissed as could be when it happened. Don't kid me.
It was pretty frustrating, because they didn't say anything to me over the receiver. They let me go through the scales, and none of my guys even knew. It was the guy that came over and showed us that I was showing fourth. So yeah, we didn't have any idea. We were pretty disappointed when we seen it, but you know, there's nothing really you can do.
No,
about it.
it's a rule. You got, afterwards you think about, well, okay, that's the rule, but I don't know too much, but that seems like a bit of a silly rule if it's just because you were too close.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you were beside them or something. If you were just too close, I mean, I don't get that one.
It is
But
what
then
it is.
again,
I figured at first it was because I jumped out of line, but I didn't see it start at the whole shootout where someone didn't jump on the line. So
Sure.
we were a little bit confused, but you know what? It's whatever, and hopefully we'll be back next year in a better position where we don't have to run that deep in a
Yeah.
So are you hoping next year that you both get to do it?
Yeah, next year we'll probably both do the shootout. It was a great opportunity for me to get a bunch of laps and learn that car. So yeah, I hope next year we're both back at it.
How long till we're doing the Chili Bowl?
We probably won't do the Chili Bowl until we get a little bit of laps and a midget, which I don't know how we'll fit that into our schedule, but yeah, I mean I love to run the Chili Bowl. I had a blast in that non-wing car once I figured it out. So a goal of mine is to run the Chili Bowl, and hopefully maybe next year I get the opportunity to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to, is it Arizona, New Mexico, coming up here soon?
Yep, we go to Central Arizona Speedway in, is it Casa Grande? Yeah. In January 22nd, we practice, our practice night, but we race for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
How
8
many?
days, I think it is.
8 days and 2 weeks. Okay.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Now, do you got to? I suppose you said that new crew guy that you got. We won't mention his name. We don't want to give him any publicity. But then he won't go along because he's with the sprint car side, right?
He'll go along. He came along to the dome, and I think he had pretty fun. So we'll bring him along. He can bolt some tires on and
bring him along for entertainment.
yeah.
Cheap laugh here and there.
Bodyguard.
Bodyguard. There you go.
Okay, we'll listen to him complain that it's not a sprint car race.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it. So, which do you prefer? I mean, are you doing both to just get more drive time, or are one of you seriously considering doing that side instead of sprint cars?
No, right now we're just doing both to try to get, as many laps as we can in both cars. I mean, you guys, I'm sure have seen it, like Ricky Thornton Jr., he's probably one of the most diverse drivers because he races all sorts of different kinds of race cars. So, yeah, that's kind of our goal right now is to just get laps in each car. And obviously we have our nights which we enjoy one over the other. Depending on the racetrack or how slow you are. But yeah, I mean, right now it's really hard to choose. But at some point, we'll have to probably pick which one we want to do over the other because it's not it's really hard to have like 10 different race cars in the shop. So
yeah,
and only a few guys. And, when you have 2 different cars, you got to have, double the guys to work on them because, one's stronger knowledge and you know how it works.
Oh, yeah.
Model different cars. So, it's hard in the trailer situation. They both require different trailers. And it's just hard right now because we're racing both. And what we have going is working pretty good. So we haven't came to the point yet where we've had to pick one or the other. We've been lucky enough to race a lot of sprint car races through the summer and then switch into late models in the fall. So we've been pretty fortunate to be able to race both.
If you had to pick one right now, today, which one would you pick? Both of you answer.
Laela, want to go first? Right now it's kind of a easy question for me since I just started racing late models this year, so I got 12 races in, so, I still got a lot to learn in the late model, and I love the late model, but I have a lot more experience in a sprint car, and I'm a lot more comfortable in a sprint car, so I think I'd have to lean towards the sprint car side.
Okay.
Plus, we got the best coach in the world for a sprint car, so
That
I
is
can't
true.
give that up.
That definitely helps.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's a good thing he's not hard on you guys at all.
Oh,
No response or what? Just an
yeah, I guess.
Well, let's leave it at that. That's good enough.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to pick. Obviously we both enjoy the sprint cars a lot. We've had, some success, and we haven't raced much 410 stuff, so it's really hard to gauge.
Yes. Yep.
What it's. But we've had, we came down South Dakota a lot, and we enjoy it there, and it's the IMCA point deal is so tricky because one night you got to start dead last, and because you finished good the week before, so sometimes it's a struggle, but right now I'd probably pick late models over sprint cars, but we'll see. I guess it depends on how Arizona goes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So, for anybody that's just tuning in, we got Laela and Amelia Eisenschenk on. We're not very good at doing that ever. We get involved in the conversation. But, so, you're running out in Arizona in January. When does your season pick up after that then?
Probably April. I mean, IRA runs in April, sounds like. 410s. I don't know what, other than that, it's hard where we live, the weather.
It's not warm up here yet.
Oh, yeah.
You're a little further north than we are yet, but.
Isn't it kind of funny seeing like the people in Kansas and Nebraska and Missouri, like, they don't go to school for a week because there's 3 inches of snow?
I agree.
Yep.
I agree, but you don't go to school at all. See, so I'm a public school teacher, so I gotta give the homeschool just a little bit of a bad rap there. Just kidding you.
Yeah. My siblings still go to school.
Yeah, your sister, I think this interests Tobin and I, but she's a great fast pitch softball player, isn't she?
Yeah, she's really good at softball. Yeah.
And what position does she play?
She's a catcher.
Catcher.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah.
got the dirty job.
See, I actually pitched for.
I mean, her knee is probably bound to blow out, but.
Knee or ankle or.
Probably both, actually.
So, since we're talking about that, you both kind of had bad accidents, also, right?
Racing.
Yeah, racing. But yeah, I mean, Laela can talk about it first. Yeah, I had a pretty bad late model accident in June. I had just gotten back from. I was just starting to be able to race because of my knee injury. End of May. Or April, sorry. No, beginning of June, I raced. It was my 3rd race back, and I was in the late model, and I was racing for the lead with Dustin Strand and Shane Edgington up in Grand Forks when the Outlaws were there. And I went into turn 1, and the car went into a hole, and it just, I mean, I hit my head so hard I don't remember any of that whole night. So, but from the video, it just, and what I've been told, it just, I went into the hole, and the whole car weight transferred to the right front, and it flipped over about 4 times.
Jeez. That's.
Yeah, I was knocked out, and when they got to me, and I couldn't get out of the car because the seat was bent in towards my head from a piece of mud, and it took them a while to get out or to get me out, and my mom wasn't there, so.
Oh my gosh, that has to be awful.
That's kind of her worst fear is, watching something like that when she's not there. So.
Yeah.
So she was home watching it like we were.
Yeah, she's actually in Sioux Falls with her sister. She had a softball tournament, so.
Oh, okay.
They pulled me out of the roof, and then I went to Fargo to the hospital to get, checked on and stuff.
Yep,
I was pretty out of it. I think the funniest thing I've heard from that whole night is when I was riding home in my dad's F-350, I kept asking if I was in a helicopter. So.
Oh man, you were out of it. Well, we're both glad that you're doing good now.
Oh, absolutely. Them head injuries, they're not pretty. I've had them.
Yeah, I was pretty lucky. Another thing about that accident is, since I had surgery on my knee, I couldn't go see Dave Sharpley to get my seat insert. So I raced that night without a seat insert, and I think that's probably the dumbest thing I could have ever done. You know, Donnie, he was trying to tell me that I can't race until, you know, I get my seat insert, but it was going to be end of July till I could go. So, you know, I was itching at getting in the late model, and you know, I finally convinced him to, and when I did, you know, things went sideways. So. That's where I'm very fortunate to walk away from that, and you know, I got the best safety equipment out there. So I mean,
without the insert, you were sitting, you could say, loose in the seat. Then there's no it wasn't formed to you.
I built my own insert, but you know, Dave Sharpley is the best in the world, and he provides the best safety equipment you can get for that type of deal. So. You know, Donnie's always told us, like, and he'll preach to anyone, your body absorbs that shock when you flip. And if you don't have a seat insert, your body takes it all. So, I definitely got lucky, but I spent 3 hours the day before making my own seat insert, so I'd say that worked pretty well.
Luckily you had that at least. You didn't go without anything. So was Donnie preaching a little bit more after that yet, that I told you so, or?
Oh yeah, he was pretty upset.
Well, rightly so. You don't want to see anybody you love. Well, you don't want to see anybody get hurt, especially with somebody you love. So.
Yeah, he was I was pretty disappointed. You know, of course that's what happens after you say you're gonna go race without the equipment in it. You know, things like that. So,
absolutely.
That's probably something, you know, I regret doing that. I'll never race again without a seat insert or the proper stuff. So after that happened, because it's just, you know, it opens your eyes to really what could happen if you don't have all your stuff ready to go.
Well, we can safely say you lived and learned.
Yes, I did.
You know, so
there we go.
Better than the alternative, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't think Amelia had any accidents this year. You know, that was the only car we destroyed all season. So.
Well, that's good.
That's a good year then.
That's good.
Yeah, and we didn't flip any sprint cars. Just one late model.
That's good. That's
what
good.
you wouldn't think about flipping.
No, not at all.
So you said a little bit about the IRA. So is the plan to go 410 and not 305 this year?
You know, we do have our 305 still. We got the opportunity to race Thursdays and Sundays here at home with our 305. So, you know, just staying in the seat and racing them days when maybe we go late model racing for a weekend and dedicate our time to that. We can take the sprint car out to Glendon. They're going to race them every Sunday now. So we'll go out there with the 305s. But, yeah, our focus is going to be mainly on our 410s this year. Just getting more time in those and kind of fading out of the 305s. But, yeah.
So does that mean we're not going to see you very often on a Sunday night at Huset's?
Yeah, Huset's too. We don't really have a set schedule because, you know, we got 3 different types of cars. And, you know, we got a lot going on in the shop, and it kind of depends on how we do each weekend to what we're going to do the next. So we don't have a set schedule, but we'll definitely be at Huset's this year, yeah.
So, how far are you guys looking at traveling now? I mean, it's a good drive to Huset's, but I mean, are you looking at getting further away from home yet, some more this year, or?
Yeah, we are with IRA. I think they travel a lot. I mean, they're in Wisconsin a lot, and Illinois. I think they go a few times, and yeah, we're looking to travel. You know, some more. It's hard because our late models, they're WSOTA, you know, spec, and you can only race those so many places. It's kind of big up here, you know.
Yeah.
But our 305s, obviously, we travel anywhere to race those things. So, yeah, we're pretty excited. We did get the opportunity to maybe go race the Hell Tour for someone, so we might do that this summer, and that would be pretty fun for both of us. And yeah, we'll see where it kind of brings us. So,
for those that don't know, the Hell Tour is.
It's like a speed weeks. It's like a month long super late model races. It's like 31 races or 29 races in 31 days or something. Straight.
Holy smokes!
Hence for the Hell Month.
No kidding. That's.
Yeah. It's like Illinois and all that. It's like Fairbury, like it goes through all those racetracks in Illinois, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yep.
But we'd only run a week each, I think.
Okay.
So we're still working that one out. But if we do it, it'll be pretty exciting.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, you'll have to let us know.
Freaking, I think Dawson's going to be more busy with these ladies.
Dawson?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dawson, he don't really like late models. But,
He may have to learn.
He likes them, he just doesn't know much about them, he keeps saying, so.
Yeah. Well, they are a totally different thing. You know, they're
But
different
let's
breed
be
altogether.
honest. What does Dawson really know?
Yeah, Dawson, he's good. He's only been with us for a few weeks now, but we like him, he's good.
That's awesome. That's awesome. We got to give him some
We're
credit.
gonna hear it. We're never gonna hear the end of this yet, I'm afraid. But that's all right. That's what's fun.
So
Yeah.
can people go to your website and find kind of your schedule, or don't you guys have one posted?
Oh yeah, it's tough right now. We it's we try our best at the beginning of each week, or even at the beginning of the summer, to kind of set one or what we know we'll be at.
Yep.
This past summer we went week by week, so it was. But we're trying to get into that routine where we're on schedule. But it's just really hard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's so many cars.
Yep.
Absolutely.
But
Well.
we'll try, at the beginning of the season, we kind of try and release something that shows, the set races we'll be at.
Yep. And then there's the pickup ones in between or whatever work out for you. So.
Yep.
If you both had to pick one place to go to race, and it could be anywhere, where would you want to go race? And which, is it the Outlaw? I mean, is it a 410 or is it, the late models?
Like a new track we haven't been to, you mean?
Anything, yeah. I mean, is
Well,
it?
right now, I think my favorite racetrack is River City's by a landslide. So, hopefully this year we can make our Outlaw debut with our uncle in the sprint cars. That'd be pretty awesome to be able to do this summer, but I don't know. That's a hard one.
Well, just so you know, you're gonna have a schedule out in the next few weeks, according to Deanne. We will get with the original number 15 and get a schedule out in the next few weeks, she says.
That's right. She says that every year.
It's in writing now.
Obviously, your mom's listening. Don't say anything bad about your mom.
Yeah, what track would you pick? I don't even know.
They're all fun, right?
Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard.
I thought you would.
Pick a specific car.
I thought you would maybe want to go to Knoxville or Eldora.
Oh, that's in the plans. So we'll see.
See, now when we go back to when,
Go test there.
if you were to go back to like when me and Bud were still playing fast pitch softball, I'd go with like the food at the concession stands.
Oh, the food. You'd go to the food or the concession.
Well, that'd be my favorite diamond. These people got this for food. That's where I like to go. The diamonds are kind of softball diamonds are all the same, more or less. Tracks change, obviously. So for me, it was all about the food.
What was your favorite food there?
Well, I used to like to go to Hills because they had snow cones flavored. Then they put flavor in them. They'd grind up the ice and make a snow cone for you. That was always good on the 4th of July tournament.
We did go up to Fargo and play
One time.
in a big tournament up there. That was a lot of fun. So.
You did?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now this is like a long time ago. 25 years, 30 years ago, Bud.
Yeah.
30 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before you guys.
Twice the age of you before you were born.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, you guys, if you come up to Fargo and play, and you might have to come watch. But
Oh no! Do they got a senior league?
We do want to come up to Fargo this
Yes.
year. That's kind of in our plans to
come
all
up
the
for a
Huggies
race
guys
someday.
to try and get up there to watch a race. We've never been up there.
Red River Valley?
Whichever one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Red River Valley's Fargo.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool racetrack. You guys gotta go to Grand Forks sometime.
Oof. How much further north is that?
Just an hour.
Oh.
Ah.
Do is it like a Friday night one and Saturday night the other?
Oh, no, they're both Friday.
Well, that's stupid.
Yeah.
That makes it tough for us to do both in one weekend anyhow.
But guys, the 410s race at Grand Forks on Fridays and the 305s race at Fargo on Fridays.
Okay.
Well, we got to come to the Woo Sprint show when they have the Danny Schatz Memorial.
Is Friday, Saturday.
There we go.
We got to come to the
That's
Memorial.
Grand Forks Friday. That's Grand Forks Fargo.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, you guys will have to make it
That's one we just got invited to.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's what.
Well, I don't know. We were invited. We were told to come. I don't want to see us when we get there, but.
How can we get T-shirts so people know about it, and then give us a rundown of some sponsors?
You can. So we have Facebook, Instagram, and our links to our merchandise are posted on there. Our Donnie Trotz Racing, I believe. Yeah, so you can get our merchandise there or on the Donnie Trotz website. It's posted on there as well. So, you know, for sponsors for the year, we don't have anything really set in stone yet, but obviously Petrol Stocking Centers and our family, you know, they're a big supporter of us, and J&J, Rocket, FK Roddens, K1, you know, there's people that's been along for us for the longevity of our careers. So, yeah, last year our sponsors were Coast Materials, O'Day Equipment, Ellingson, Steve Ross Performance Horses, Triumph Propane, Grind Concrete, DKW Trucking, K3 Farms, you know, the list goes on. There's an army that supports us and, you know, keeps us going, so we're thankful for them all.
I gotta ask, just because you rattled them off, you said something, I thought you said Performance Horses?
Yep, Steve Ross, he's out of Arizona. We're actually going to ride the horses when we go there, so.
So expect another broken part of the body.
Yeah, we're gonna go ride some horses out there.
So are we talking, for performance, are we talking like quarter horses, like roping horses, or race horses, or what are?
Quarter horses, I think.
Okay.
Like reining and stuff.
Okay. That'll be kind of cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Our aunt is like, she shows horses, so she's doing that all the time, and you know she's doing awesome at it right now. So Steve Ross helps her out, and you know we were lucky enough to have him help us out on our racing, and yeah, we're gonna go out there and visit his barns and his facilities. So
Yeah, didn't she even win some big awards here not too long ago?
yes, she did. She won the NHRA, or what was it?
NHRA, ain't that racing?
No, that's racing. It's something NHSA.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Something with a horse instead of horsepower.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, I'm not 100% sure, but she won some type of world championship with her horse. So.
Yep, I thought I saw your mom post something.
So what's your aunt's name? Because I have been known to watch different horse shows.
Her name's Krista Marshall.
Trista Marshall. I gotta write that down or I'll forget it. But then see, if I write it down, I might remember it next time I see a show.
Lynx.
What's that?
Her horse's name's Lynx.
Link?
Links.
Lynx, yeah.
Links. Got it.
So yeah, she's always traveling around the country doing that. So we're really proud of her.
Oh, you guys
She's
are
awesome.
you guys are just never home. That's awesome.
No, yeah. It's pretty rare for us all to be in one house for Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
or
no,
Christmas.
yeah.
So when she's showing, what is it? Like riding? Is it raining or break?
Raining.
Raining?
Yep, raining.
Okay.
There we go.
Yep. Our grandparents and our mom, aunt, and uncle, they all grew up with horses. But you know, me and Amelia are pretty happy it switched to racing because
A different kind of horsepower.
it's not our thing, but
We had horses when I was a kid, so
Yeah.
I still like them.
we tried it.
All right.
We tried horses before.
And that didn't go well, I take it?
It didn't go well. We decided to stick to the racing portion of things, so.
You got a little more control maybe over the race car than you do a horse once in a while when they get an attitude.
Oh. All right, so we're good. And maybe you guys have done this before. I have no idea, but
We always do our rapid fire questions at the end, which you guys have done. So Bud made some new ones for you.
And,
Oh boy, okay.
And so these are all twins related. And maybe you get asked these all the time, and if you do, I'm very sorry. But we're gonna just try these and see how it goes. So you both can answer, all right?
Alright, wait, like separately or at the same time?
Well,
One
probably
after-
not at the same time.
one
so we
after
won't
the
understand
other.
it then.
Okay, one after the other.
We'll see if you agree on it or not. So for example, the first one is who's stronger?
See, Laela.
They're in a group.
Okay. You have to admit it. Stronger in the weight room, but oh, come on.
This is what I was after. So
Okay, Laela, I guess.
Laela, all right.
All right. So who's the bravest one of the group? Who's gonna walk into the dark room or walk up to a snake or something?
Not me. Yeah, I'm overthinking neither of us for bravery there. I mean, if it's a snake, we're sending our brother out to get that instead.
There you go.
Or anything. Rat.
Mice.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, on that one.
This one,
Wait, well, maybe we should tell Mom to turn hers off.
I apologize in advance for this one, but it is what it is. Who's had the most boyfriends?
Neither of us.
Oh, don't have time for boyfriends.
Boy. On.
What are you guys saying?
What?
You're cutting out on us.
What?
Hold on.
We're losing you.
Are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. What?
Back?
Yeah, you're back. I don't know what
I don't know what happened there.
Neither do I, but we're back.
Bud's trying something different now.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I'll just hold it.
You got it right there.
I got it right there.
All right. So boyfriends, like nobody's dated a boyfriend yet?
Layla's got one.
Okay. So she wins.
Both got one.
Oh, both got one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's me again, ain't it? Okay. Which one's the better athlete?
Well, like, what's athlete entail? Flexibility or what?
No, like
Athleticism.
Who's
How's
bet-
that for a big word?
I'm going with me on this one. I've seen her do the agility ladder.
Okay, when we say me, we got to clarify for the people listening which one's me.
Layla.
Okay.
Amelia, agree with that?
Yes, yeah.
As she's laughing.
All right.
I've seen her do the agility ladder. Can't lie.
Oh.
What's the next one?
Next one. Who yells the most or who gets upset the quickest?
Times 100. Even ask my mom there. She can comment down below.
Who makes the better TikTok video?
Layla, that caught me.
Okay.
That was an easy one.
Yeah. TikTok stuff.
I don't know. I'm not on TikTok. I've never watched one.
You guys don't make dancing TikToks?
You know, I coach 8th grade girls basketball, and
Make them do a TikTok.
and unfortunately this year, part of practice, because our numbers keep getting lower and lower, I agreed to do 2 TikToks a week. So
Oh, that's a good deal.
yeah. So
Now I might have to have somebody show me them.
oh.
These are good questions.
Okay, good. Which one is smarter? Who gets the better grades?
What's I? You guys those 4.0.
Oh,
Okay.
well, that's.
But if you had to say, if you had to pick one that's actually a little bit smarter, who would you pick?
Layla.
God, Amelia,
Laela. Okay.
Amelia, you're kind of.
I'm losing at all these. You guys put questions
Well, here you go. Maybe this one.
Okay.
Don't go ahead.
Which one's the better driver on the highway?
Oh, me, Amelia, by far. Jeez. Guys, listen. She drives a pickup, and she can't park worth anything. So I get so mad when I'm driving with her because there'll be a spot that's like 3 wide open spots, but she won't park there. She'll go to the way back of the parking lot, and we live in Fargo, North Dakota, where it's -20 all the time. So I don't want those things. Oh my God.
She's exercising. She's staying physically fit.
That's what I'm saying.
See, there you
we
go.
Laela, she gets so mad at me. She'll make me get out, and she'll park it for me.
I love it.
So are we talking like a half-ton pickup, or we got a little old Ford Ranger?
This is so funny. You drive like Colorado. No, I don't drive a Colorado. I drive a GMC Sierra 1500.
Okay. So at least it's a full size crew cab,
What's
4-door.
Yeah, 4-door.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a
a
good
big
size,
one.
eh?
It's a big one.
Yeah, it's a big pickup. Laela acts like it's so small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like the fact you drive a pickup.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got a pickup. It's a diesel.
Oh, it's a diesel even.
Yeah.
So what's
Gas in it.
okay? So the one that's such a great driver, what do you drive?
Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Smaller, so yeah, obviously she can park better
It's a
then.
little small. But one time you guys asked what our dream cars were. I remember.
We did, yes.
I forgot what I said anyway.
Okay. What's your dream car? If you can buy whatever you want, we'll ask it again.
Mine would probably be a Porsche 911 GT3.
Oh, we're getting specific.
Jeez, that's nice.
Yeah. You don't know. Probably, I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I can tell you right now, a Porsche is not on my list of things to buy.
What's your dream car then?
Well, I would love to fix up my old pickup for starters. I got an old '69 step side. Make that into, put some disc brakes in it, put air conditioning in it, fix her up a little bit, make her a nice cruiser. But I would love to have, well, let's see what you're driving, but like the newer ones, they get like the Denali version of the half-ton. I could ride around in a pickup all day.
You could?
Yep.
Our uncle, he's got that new Dodge Ram. And it drives itself. It's probably the nicest pickup I've ever rode in.
Yep.
The 2025 one.
Oh, that's pretty new.
That is nice.
Let's see, mine's a '69, so that's a few years newer.
Yeah, those new Dodge pickups are pretty nice.
Yeah, most of them
He
new.
drives that over his Ford Raptor R.
Most of them new pickups are pretty nice. It don't matter whether it's a Ford or a Dodge or a Chevy. If somebody wants to give me one, I'd drive any of them.
Yeah, they're nice. We got nice pickups.
Yeah,
I
They
think
make a lot of new ones.
yeah.
I think they're trying to avoid the rest of our questions.
Well, no, keep going.
We gotta see if Amelia gets any more.
Why did you get the last one? No, because you said I suck at parking.
She's good on the open road. She just can't park. She can't drive in a parking lot.
Yeah.
Who knows more about race cars, motors, and stuff like that?
Me. Yes.
Who's me?
Amelia.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Excuse it. Definitely knows more about late models than me. I will admit that.
Okay,
Hey,
good.
but I was working on your sprint car today. Working on my sprint car today.
Oh, this is great. I'm glad we did this. There you go. This is
We
last one.
got one
Last
more.
one.
This is all Bud could come up with. None of this is me, but so on the racetrack, which one's the wildest or craziest driver?
Oh, in a late model, definitely me.
Okay, help us out with me again because we're just on the phone.
Amelia said that.
Okay, Amelia's the one in the late model.
Well, because there's you can use the wall in a late model to help you, it's not a sprint car if you there's more than just a tire there.
Yep, you can rub that back quarter fender on there.
Yeah, I feel like it's easier to guide yourself. so it's easier like to run the wall and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree in late model with Amelia.
So,
Sprint car is definitely needle.
okay. So, now, I'm assuming you guys watched some more of the Tulsa shootout, or did you stay for the whole thing, or did you go home?
We went home Friday night.
Okay. Okay. But the Larson line in that last race, which one of you would be brave enough to run that?
Well, considering those things, I don't know how he did that, because those things like to dig into the ground and like flip over, but I personally would not. I don't know, he was far up there.
He
was
was
up
basically
there.
on top of it.
That was nuts.
He was driving on top of it to get traction.
Yeah.
That was-
That was impressive.
that
It
was-
was a lot of fun to watch. I'm really looking forward to the Chili Bowl. I know that.
Yeah. Pick for the chili bowl.
Who's our pick?
Yeah, who's your guys' pick
See,
for the chili bowl?
this is why you guys should do a podcast on the side, because you two would be really good at podcasts.
We like to talk. Yeah. We like to talk.
Oh, it's so hard to pick one because there's so many. You have a bad heat race.
Uh-huh.
You're behind the 8 ball right away. You're running in the,
Yeah.
you're running the C on your qualifying night.
Yeah. If you don't
And
stay
you-
in the starting spot.
You don't make it out of that. You're in the bottom half of the alphabet come Saturday.
Yeah.
So
You have to get lucky.
I mean, you got. There's probably 10 of them, at the top there. You're gonna have to put Larson and Bell up there, and some more of them regulars that run them all the time. And then you got the you got McIntosh and them guys now, the younger guys. Any of them can win it, but things still have to go right.
Yeah.
You can't.
About your heat race.
Yep, you can't get caught up in somebody else's screw up, or can't screw up yourself. And I mean, things have to go right. But I wouldn't want to put $1 on a bet with somebody. 'Cause
No.
you don't know.
You never know. You would have to wait till about Saturday until you knew the feature was set.
Yep.
Yep.
And then you try to pick one.
Yeah. I think I'd pick Logan Stevie again. He's
Yep.
always good there.
Yep.
Yep. That's a good pick.
And and I like the fact that they shortened it. I think.
Yeah, it takes rubber too fast if they keep it that long.
Yep.
Yeah,
Because the
midgets have too much power.
last 2 years, the race has basically been over by lap 35.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it. I ain't gonna lie to you. We're gonna make some chili. We're gonna eat too much chili Saturday night.
Yeah, my son plays in Storm Lake.
Well, send him down there. You don't have to go along.
No, I have to go watch.
Oh,
him.
okay. Well, then we'll tell you how much fun we had, bud.
Yeah, I know.
You guys gonna watch every night then?
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll watch it at home. I won't come to the garage during the week because then I get home too late.
My mom is never gonna let us race midgets.
Nope, no, midgets ain't happening, huh?
No, she hates midgets. Yeah, midgets, but hopefully one day we get to try. I think she is letting us go race some micros this year at Millbridge, so maybe that's a step in the right direction.
There you go. That's a fun track to watch the races at too.
Which one does
Yeah,
Shane
we
own?
actually raced there once.
Port City.
When we were about 10 or 11.
Oh, okay.
In our page carts.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
bet.
Port City's another fun one to watch.
Oh yeah, it's right outside. So
Yep,
Yep. So
Shane Stewart's back.
yep. We've had him on the show. Super nice guy.
Yep, he's awesome.
That's what makes the Shane and Snow show good. Just in case Snow's still listening.
Oh.
So,
Well,
Any more questions?
no,
No, we're
we're
fresh
actually out. So
well, we'll get you back on again maybe next fall and see how your season went, and we'll have to come up with more questions.
Yeah.
Maybe our viewers will send us in more questions, and we can edit them out a little bit and see which ones we like.
Yeah, you should do that.
yep. Yeah. I didn't know if you'd like that or not, but it sounds like that was all right. So yeah, we'll definitely get more.
Yeah, you should.
You bet. So,
Thanks
well,
for having us, guys.
yeah, we really appreciate your time, and it's just fun chit chatting with you too. You're so fun to talk with.
Yeah, it's always a blast.
Well, we will definitely be saying hi somewhere this summer. We'll see you around, I'm
Oh
sure.
yeah, we'll see you around. We'll be everywhere. So.
Yep, sounds good.
All right.
Yeah, good talking to you guys. Thanks for having us.
Maybe tell Dawson hi for us if you would.
Well, tell us hi.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, bye-bye. They're too much fun, bud.
Oh, that was awesome.